What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, well, another video today. Today's video, we talk about the coronavirus and how basically every card game company, Wizards of the Coast, Pokemon, and YuGiOh is handling it, and what should you do in order to actually make sure you don't get sick from the virus, or any kind of sickness in general. So right at the gate, I just want to say with the coronavirus, it's spreading all over the place. In places like New York, they say it surged 200% in days. My brother still lives in New York. I talked to him, and he said one day was like 44 cases, the next day was like 70 cases, and then yesterday when I last talked to him, he said it was up to 80 something cases in New York alone of confirmed coronavirus, and it's spreading all over the place. Besides the stock market going down, schools being closed all around, it's really going to be coming eventually to you guys. Whether it's near you or it's already in your city, what should you do? Well, probably the most craziest thing that happened was hand sanitizers and how they're bought out. And I do believe these are great. Still good to, for like getting dirt off your hands and cleaning your hands and whatnot, getting rid of harmful germs. But these ideally are not good for coronaviruses. The main thing you need to do is wash your hands and use wet wipes to help clean and disinfect areas that you're around. I mean, once again, if you're going to be traveling, you hop on a plane, have wet wipes to wipe off whatever you're touching. If you're going to be wearing these little surgical masks, realize they don't really do much against coronavirus. The only thing they actually do is stop you from touching your mouth and your nose. That's basically it. And that the masks will do nothing else. So you don't need to buy those masks. You don't need to go crazy on a hand sanitizer. It's decent, but it's not really going to be the coronavirus kills. It's mostly going to be washing your hands, obviously staying away from people who are infected by it, and making sure that you don't come in contact with anybody that has a cold of any type. Because the minute you get it, you are now a potential carrier for somebody else, and it spreads and spreads and spreads and spreads and spreads. So this is your boy V telling you this, and I think Konami should definitely address the community. Wouldn't you guys? I mean, think about it, guys. We have a ton of YuGiOh events up ahead of us. What has Konami said about this virus? YuGiOh players are paying a ton of money, flying on planes, driving down, going to hotels, and Konami's just sitting there going, come on down. And it doesn't really, help us players realize the situation we're going to be in. So in this video, I'm going to fill you guys in. First off, let's look at Pokemon. The Pokemon company cancels multiple stores and events in Japan as coronavirus rises. Okay? Another article by Pokemon on their website gives you an update for the 2020 International European Championships. They're trying to have it, but they're literally canceled. And this is on their website. They're like, listen, we want to do these events, but because of this virus, because of the situation, we're going to have to cancel some of these events. And we don't even know what we can do. Then talk about should you be concerned about this virus and what precautions you could take about the virus. Once again, this is something huge. If you're going to be and you're going to be traveling for all these events, the company that's running these events is trying to reach out to you guys and talk to you. As a Pokemon player, I do enjoy this. Now, it's weird to see Pokemon do this and really not hear much from Konami, YuGiOh, TCG about any of this stuff. Not as weird as a Magic player crapping their pants. One of the Magic players recently crapped his pants. I don't know any way to say it. Yeah. So it's not as bad as that. But Wizards of the Coast always comes through for their Magic players. As bad as the company Wizards of the Coast is, they still come through. I mean, this guy's casing up some wipes and another pair of pants magically. They canceled going to this place called South by Southwest, a convention they've been going forever. They canceled that. They canceled the qualifiers in China due to the coronavirus outbreak. They canceled Magic Fest in Italy because of the outbreak. Once again, they're going around and they're stopping events. They're just doing a ton of things. Once again, there's them withdrawing from Gamma 2020 because of this virus. And these are companies taking precaution. I don't know that word properly, but they're taking precautions against spreading the virus to the employees of these companies. They're taking precautions in the sake of their players who will not be going to these events so they can get sick. And then we look over here at the events we have this year for YuGiOh. I mean, let's see. We got YCS 225th in Brazil. We got YCS Charlotte, Carolina, Hartford, Connecticut, We got World Championship qualifiers in Latin America, Pasadena YCS, South American World Championship qualifiers, Central American World Championship qualifiers, North American World Championship qualifiers, which is it's in Atlantic, Florida, near Disney. Once again, you got YCS Minneapolis, and also in the same place, you get World Championship happening in Minneapolis, near, not too far away from the Mall of America, where Nickelodeon Studios is, filled with people. And we don't know nothing. We have not heard not one thing from this website talking about you, about anyone out there. I mean, I'm a parent. I would love to take my kids to YuGiOh Nationals. I would love to take my kids to YuGiOh Worlds. I really would. But what is Konami doing to prevent us from getting this illness, getting sick, spreading the illness? I mean, we need to have a dialogue between this company and the player base about what they doing to make sure that going to this event is it's not going to 100% make us not get it, because there's always a chance. But definitely to show that Konami is concerned and they want to take precautions to stop us from dealing with this situation. Nothing, not one thing. In the case of Pokemon, they literally went there and on their website, they're like, listen, this is what we're doing. Here's about the virus. Here's what we're looking at. And here's what you can do to lessen or take precautions against you getting the virus. Pokemon on their website. Magic the Gathering? Bro, they canceled a ton of events. Some dude crap themselves and they're like, dude, we got you too. We're that good. Even though they're a horrible company and they still have a lot of problems, still, they're doing that. YuGiOh? Not much. The creator of YuGiOh, Kazuka Takahashi, created an Instagram post talking about battling coronavirus. He actually, right now, the creator of the game, YuGiOh, is self-quarantining himself in Japan so he cannot get the virus. Here's a picture of the Instagram post, by the way. It's kind of with a surgical mask and Blue Red Dragon doing white lightning against the coronavirus. It's ridiculous, but the creator of the game is doing this. Now, I said about what's Konami doing, what's YuGiOh doing in the TCG over here to help us with the virus in the States. Because it's definitely spreading. We're trying to maintain it. You know, we're trying to make sure it doesn't spread everywhere. Well, if you're in the OCG, they are shutting down various YuGiOh events, including the YuGiOh Championship qualifiers in Japan, which is actually kind of concerning, kind of upsetting, because the question has to be asked: is we're gonna have any Japanese players here at YuGiOh Worlds? Chinese players? Should they come? Should they not come? Can they even come with the travel bans? All this because of a virus. And it'd be really cool to see Konami reach out to the players, post something, discuss something about this situation. Now, before I continue anything else, I just want to say, this is not one of those situations in which the sky's falling. The virus isn't a pandemic and that can easily kill you. It's not like the zombie T virus. It ain't like that, okay? The common cold has definitely killed infinitely more people than this new virus. But that's the thing, this virus is relatively new. And if it's something we can get rid of, let's get rid of it. They're working on a vaccine that's gonna be ready in about a year, okay? The main thing for you guys watching this video right now, the main thing I want to discuss with you guys is what other companies are doing. I wish we could hear more from YuGiOh. Unlike Pokemon, that's reaching out to the community. Magic the Gathering, that's just trying to maintain the situation that they're going in by not allowing their players to go to events that have a high potential risk of them catching this virus. And hearing back from Konami about what they're doing for us, the player base. Specifically us in the TCG. Specifically us going to all their events. And even more specifically, YuGiOh Worlds. You talked about a YCS. Great. How are you going to protect us at that YCS? What precautions are you going to take for the players attending your YCS, your regional, your nationals, and your world? And that's a question that has to be asked of Konami every single time. Obviously, there's like standard things like, hey, bring sanitizer, wash your hand with soap, say happy birthday, I think twice, or washing your hands with soap, disinfect everything, wet wipes. These are great things that we'd love to hear from the Konami. But even more so, what are you doing as far as like players that are sick that are going to your event? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine you're going and round one you play against a guy who's sick. Would you seriously sit there and play against them? I mean, think about it. You paid a ton of money. Flights, travel, hotel, food, the event itself, to go to YCS, to go to maybe even a regionals, to go to nationals, to go to worlds, and round one you play against a guy who starts coughing up a storm? Konami, what are we doing about this? What's happening here? I can't be the only one thinking about this, even though, once again, like I said, I have kids, and I want to make sure my kids don't get sick. I definitely don't want to get sick, but even more so my children. But for you guys out there, your family, you live with your grandparents, they have a high risk of getting even worse than what you will have if you was to catch a cold. So what is gonna be done by this company? And we don't know. It's really unfortunate. And like I said, guys, I'm not trying to tell you the world's falling. I'm not trying to really scare you guys into anything. I just want you to be alert, okay? I just want you, when you go to regionals, when you go to locals, when you go to any event, just to be alert about those who are around. Be alert about those who are sick. Stay away. They say, I think it's about 6 feet will give you a low risk, and ideally you want to stay 10 feet away from somebody who is sick. Just maintain an average distance of you not catching whatever they're having. Okay? And if you have to play round one against someone sick, what's going on now? What's going on, Konami? Can we at least make sure those who are sick stay home and not go to YuGiOh, YCS, Nationals, Regionals, any event? I think we should have something implemented for that. It's for the benefit of all the players, not just a couple of the players who are sick that have refused to just stay home. I don't know. Maybe that's me being a worried parent. Maybe that's being worried about the community because I want to make sure the community doesn't get sick. If one YuGiOh player catches this virus from Konami TCG doing nothing, that's one way too many. So let's work on it right now. Let's talk about it right now. Let's take care of it right now. And like I said, guys, I'm not telling you the sky is falling. I'm just telling you that I'm trying to make sure that nobody gets sick from a possible, pandemic that's currently happening right now. Anyway, Paisanos, your boy V. You have a clean, healthy, and safe and nice day. See you later, Paisanos.